Hello soulmates, welcome back to my channel. This is Starfire Blooms, and in today's reading we are getting New Year's messages from our angels and spirit guides. So today's pick a card selection is going to be the Panther with this rose quartz heart, the Whale with this carnelian heart, the Crow with this African bloodstone star. So how I usually pick is there's usually intuitively one that is just like calling my name, and that's how I know that that's my pile, but everyone is a little bit different and is varying degrees of intuitive. You might have to watch the beginning of each pile to figure out if there is a message here for you. If more than one is calling out to you, there could be more than one message here for you. And of course, don't try to force it. If absolutely nothing is calling to you, then maybe there's just not a message for you here at this moment. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started. Bye. Hello, Pile 1. If you chose the Panther Oracle card along with the Rose Quartz Heart, welcome to your pile. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know going into this new year. We're going to go ahead and read from the book on Panther energy. So if this sounds like you, then you have probably chosen correctly. And this also, since the Panther is a fire signs could also be somehow significant. Either your sun, moon, rising, you could have a lot of fire energy in your chart, or you could identify as being a very fiery person. So, Panther, annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. With the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives, it's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. In balance, brave, productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. And I feel like that is so on par with New Year energy, right? A lot of that is leaving the stuff from last year behind, starting new, starting fresh, hopefully bringing some joy and enthusiasm to this new year and what it is that we are meant to be experiencing this year. So let's go ahead and see what messages would like to come through for us right now. What would Spirit like Panther people to know in this moment? Okay. Thrones. Thrones are the third order of angels and are depicted as giant wheels covered with many eyes, which is why they are sometimes referred to as the many-eyed ones. They help maintain divine harmony, especially within the material world. So with this one, what I'm getting is that Spirit is watching you. You are being divinely watched. You are being divinely protected. When you think nobody's looking, when you think nobody sees all of the injustices that you face, don't worry, because they do see, and karma is at work here. The wheel is always turning. And also 3 could be one of your angel numbers. You might see a lot of 3s or really identify with the 3s. Yeah, especially with it then coming with 3 and 6 on the top of this. We got another 3, and then of course 6 is a denomination of 3, or 3 is a denomination of 6, however that one goes. And then of course if we put them together they make a 9, which is another multiple of 3. Pause and breathe. Yes. Take some time, recollect. Your vision might be clouded right now. Your judgment might be clouded by anxiety. You might be allowing your anxiety to lie to you in this moment. So it's really important to just pause and breathe. And then if we put 9 and 3 together, we get 12, and 1 plus 2 is also another 3. So 3s could be very significant for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards here. All right, what else do we have for messages in this moment? 2 of Wands. Yeah, it's time to take a step back. It's time to do some bigger picture thinking, and it's really hard to do when you're in the middle of crisis, when you are in the middle of a situation that demands your attention right then and there. There is definitely a panicked, a frantic need to sort of hyperfixate on whatever is going on right then and there. And with this, it's really like you have to pause, breathe, get yourself, regain your composure, take a step back, pause, breathe, so that you can see the bigger picture here, and come into alignment with the fact that life is happening for you, not to you. 2 of Swords, oh my goodness, yeah. So I'm picking up on some sort of mental block here, right? We might be playing the victim a little bit. We might be in denial about something. We might be perceiving things as blocks that aren't really blockages. But more so, it's like how we're thinking of them is creating the blocks. We might not be necessarily open to the changes that are necessary to facilitate our growth. And we might be telling ourselves, no, we can't do this. No, not that. No, oh my God, if things go this way, then this is going to happen. And these things might be absolutely untrue. We might be lying to ourselves or believing the lies our anxiety is telling us. And the only thing blocking us from the life that we want is our own fear. We have to start speaking up for ourselves. We have to start setting boundaries for ourselves. Whatever this blockage is, that is how it's going to be resolved, is through healthy and productive communication. Okay, let's get some more cards here. We'll get some more messages. What else Spirit would like to add to this in this moment. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Yeah, yes. I am the dreamer of my dream. Exactly. You absolutely are the dreamer of your dream. And I love that this one is actually coming out on top of this angel, because you are, it's like this angel just wants you to know how divinely supported you are in what you say that you want. And it is giving you exactly what you want, but it's just showing up in ways that you are not expecting. And change is not a comfortable thing for most people, right? Especially big fundamental changes. It's a process, and it's a process of letting part of ourselves die. And if we are someone that really enjoys ourselves, if we are someone that really loves ourselves through all of our phases, then yes, it's going to be a little sad to see those parts of us die off as they make room for the person that we want to be as we grow into the highest version of ourselves. But remember, you have so much agency in this, right? You have so much more control than you might be giving yourself right now. It is up to you to make the changes to get you in alignment with the life that you claim that you want for yourself, and make sure that you're dreaming big. You might be trying to manifest like little things here and there, but this is a sign and a message that you can go so much bigger, and you will be divinely supported through all of that. else? What else? What else? What else would Spirit like to add to this in this moment? Power and intention. Yes, 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 yes. No. Okay. So I feel like what this no is this is what you're telling yourself. It's no, it's not possible for me to do these things that I want. No, I'm never going to be able to get the things that I want right now. I have way too many restrictions that are being placed upon me. And what this really is restrictions that you are placing upon yourself, and you want to be weary of that, because the more you tell yourself no, the more you are blocking yourself from being able to achieve all the things you want. Start telling yourself yes. Start telling yourself, yes, I can. Start telling yourself, this is absolutely possible. Start telling yourself, I am going to find a way to make this work. Set that as intention. Set that as intention. That's what you need to change here. It's all of this negative self-talk, all of this telling yourself no. That is what you're setting your intention to. Every time you tell yourself no, you are setting the intention that no, I'm not going to receive all of these things that I deep down really want. Every time you tell yourself that you are not worthy, that is exactly the intention that you're setting. And there is so much power in your intention. So make sure that you are going into this year with the right intention. Stand into your power. Take control of your life. Understand that you have so much more agency than you are giving yourself right now. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? Okay. Limitless. Yes. You are a divine being of limitless potential. Step into your power as that. Acceptance. Accept your power. Turn that no into a yes. Turn that frown upside down. You have the power to be able to do that. All right. Now we are just going to get you an affirmation for this new year. Okay. I am in control of my thoughts. I know I will make it through. Yes. I feel like this basically just affirms everything that I've been saying, and absolutely should be your mantra for this new year. And then the bottom of the deck I feel like is really good as well. I heal my heart through forgiveness and fill it with unconditional love. Yeah. Allow yourself to forgive yourself, forgive other people, so that you are going into this new year with new energy instead of carrying all of that baggage around with you. All right, pile one, that does it for your New Year's message. I hope that you absolutely loved receiving this message as much as I loved giving it to you, and I will see you all soon. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this very beautiful whale oracle card, and of course this carnelian heart, then congratulations on making it to your pile. We will say first off that the whale is obviously a water sign, so water signs could somehow be significant for you, or you could really be in your feels about something right now, and the whale is going to be like just how in depth into your feelings you are. But of course the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, so you could have a lot of water placements in your chart. It could be sun, moon, or rising, or maybe just really identify with the whale personality. But we're going to go ahead and read for the whale, and if you identify with this, then this is most likely your reading. Whale, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. While whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. To bring into balance, regular self-care. All right, so let's start by getting you some messages here. What would the angels like our whale friends to know in this moment? What are the New Year's messages for the whale people? Okay. Listen to your heart. A new chapter is beginning. So I'm going to point out a couple of things, and then the bottom of the deck is Go For It, which I feel called to share with you guys. Listen to your heart. Yeah, tune into heart space. And you can even ask yourself right now, how is heart space feeling? Is it feeling light and joyful? Is there some heaviness in heart space? And what is that trying to tell you? And you can even go ahead and ask whatever is happening in heart space right now. What does it want? What part of you wants to be seen? What part of you wants to be heard right now? And then the other thing I'm going to point out is 2 and 9 equals 11, and 11 is sign that your manifestations are coming to fruition, your wishes are being granted behind the scenes. And then also 11 reduces down to a 2, so you are exactly where you are meant to be. And then 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 is another angel number, of course, meaning you are divinely protected, but also it is 2 2s, which means you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. So let us get some more messages here. And I feel like what's going on here is there are a lot of changes coming your way. I feel like you are doing a really great job facing these changes with so much optimism and so much bravery, and your guides really are here supporting you through all of this. And I think deep down inside, like, you might have some anxieties about how some things are going to turn out, but deep down inside, I think you know that things will turn out pretty good for you. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like we're probably getting a lot of synchronicities. Pay attention to them. Really connect with those synchronicities and feel just how much support you are getting from literally the entire universe right now. And really just when you sink into that feeling of alignment, I feel like it also helps to dissipate any of the fears that you are having. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Yeah. Get a little curious with however you are feeling about entering a new chapter. Ask yourself, what is it exactly that you are afraid of? Is it some sort of imaginary scenario that your anxiety has made up to you, which is trying to keep you stuck in the past and old patterns and habits? Acknowledge that those are valid fears and concerns to have, but also acknowledge the possibility that things could go just absolutely wonderfully for you, better than you had ever imagined, and that you can end up in a spot that's so much better than you could possibly imagine if only we would start picturing that instead of fake scenarios where everything goes wrong. And then the bottom of the deck of this one is, I surrender to a power greater than me. Yes, 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 yes. Focus on what it is that you can control in this present moment. The anxieties that you're having, are there things that you can do in this present moment to prevent those anxieties into fruition? And what is sitting around worrying about it if all you're going to do is worry? It's like, it's okay if it's one thing if it's you're worrying and then like, oh my god, this is a thing that could happen, I should probably do something so that that thing doesn't happen. Or are you just sitting around worrying about it and that's all you're doing? That is such a waste of your time and energy. If you are really worried, start doing something about it so that those things don't happen, so that's not a worry that you have to have. Okay, so what else do we have here? Okay, guardian angel. Oh yes, you have a guardian angel with you throughout this whole thing, and they are doing so much behind the scenes to help you out on this one. So just rest, sleep easily at night. Rest assured that your guardian angel is working so hard and tirelessly behind the scenes to make sure that you are okay. Take charge and action. Recognize your own agency in whatever challenging situations present themselves to you. Don't give your power away by saying, well, unless this person does this thing and that thing, then things aren't gonna work out, or making up blocks and actually giving your power away and seeing them as obstacles that you can't overcome. Maybe start getting a little creative with how you're going to overcome these obstacles. Think, instead of, oh, I can't do this because of that, think, okay, how am I going to work around this thing? How am I going to make the situation work for me? Take accountability. Let's get a couple of tarot cards here. The Magician. You have all of the tools. You have so much power. You have absolutely everything that you need to create the future that you want. Learn how to use those tools. Learn how to use those skills. Sharpen them. Strengthen them. Use them. You're so limitless in the potential that you have and in the things that you can create for yourself. Once you master how to use all of these tools, you will be an unstoppable force. The abundance that you will be able to attract for yourself will be limitless abundance. Learn how to use your tools. And it is time for some alone time. It is time for some introspection. It is time for some self-reflection. That is how you are going to sharpen your tools. That is how you're going to be able to stop and take a look in the mirror and be like, all right, I see some things I don't like. How are we going to change these? What are they? How do I stop them? What is going on inside? How is my internal landscape looking? Are there some shrubs that need to be pruned? Are there some weeds that need to be plucked? Am I watering the right seeds? All right, what else do we have here? Okay, clarity. Yeah, once you take that time for yourself, do that introspection, do that inner work, you're going to gain so much clarity on your challenges, right? And this clarity, once you also clear your head from any anxieties, anything that's happening, and really get into a good mental and emotional state, then you are going to be able to use your skills and tools best to your advantage. Macrocosm. And remember not to take yourself too seriously, right? You are just like an ant on this giant rock floating through space. Don't take yourself too seriously. There's a bigger plan. This universe is so much bigger than us. The picture is so much bigger than us. And now let's get you an affirmation for this new year. Kyanite. I am outgoing and at ease when interacting with others. Yes, don't be afraid to speak your divine truth. Don't be afraid to speak your divine wisdom. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. That might be something for you to work on this year. And then the bottom of the deck was very similar, so I was going to go ahead and share it. I speak and express myself naturally from an open heart to strengthen my relationships. Yeah. There is definitely a need to watch our words, to make sure we are saying what we mean and meaning what we say, so that we are showing up as authentically as possible. All right, pile 2, it was an absolute pleasure being the medium for this message to reach you. I will see you guys very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the Crow Oracle card along with this African Bloodstone star, congratulations on making it to your reading. I will say, first of all, the Crow is an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant either as your sun, moon, or rising, or you could have a lot of air placements in your chart, or you could just really identify with the Crow personality. So we are going to go ahead and find the Crow in here. There we go. And read exactly what that personality is. Crow, spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, clear. When out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit would like to inform our crow friends of. What does Spirit want our crows to know in this moment? Okay. Principalities. Principalities are the seventh order of angels and are referred to as the princedoms and rulers. They govern over earth, guard world leaders, inspire ideas, and bestow the material world with blessings. So with this message, and then 7 could be a very important number. with this message, what I'm getting is that Spirit just wants you to know that you are an absolute king, queen, god, goddess. You are so divine and you are so divinely supported. Your path is divine. And then 5-5, I love this. Accept help from others. Don't be afraid to admit when your load is too heavy and you need a little help. Don't feel any shame in that. Everything happens within divine timing, and if you are feeling a little stuck, if you are feeling like you're not moving along as fast as you would like to be moving along, understand that your path is still divine, and things are happening in divine order. Don't worry about whatever earthly measure of time you have made up to mean this, that, or the other, and just accept things with divine timing. So now we will go ahead and pull a couple of more messages. What else would Spirit like to add to this reading? Add this. These ones popped out, so we are going to take them. Happiness is my birthright. Heck yeah, it is. I am the dreamer of my dream. Absolutely, you are. Okay. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the sphere through the eyes of the teacher of love. And I will also go ahead and say that prayer isn't just something that we do like this. Prayer is a lot of things. You know, prayer can be talking to the moon. Prayer can be talking to your spirit guides. There are so many different types of ways to pray, whatever that means to you. That is one way to manifest the things that you want, by having these sorts of conversations with the divine. Hope is the conduit for miracles, and believe that miracles are possible for you. Believe that your angels and spirit guides want the best for you, and so they are going to make some pretty miraculous things happen. They're going to make things miraculously work out in your favor, because that's exactly what they want to see for you, because that's how much they love you. All right, this one popped out. We'll take it. Son of Wands. Okay. I love this. But let's pull our other card first. Two of Wands. Okay. All right. So I feel like we're going to start to see some momentum pick up where maybe we have felt stuck before. But another way for us to speed up our manifestations coming to fruition is to take a step back and see the bigger picture here. There might be a tendency to be getting so emotionally attached to whatever is currently happening in the right here, right now, and it might be kind of derailing us a little bit. We might be focusing on things that, in the bigger picture, in the bigger scheme of things, aren't really all that important. Like they're very right now concerns, but if we think back to like a year ago, are these some concerns that we had in a different way last year? Like, is it kind of like a repeating pattern, and something that just happens to everyone from time to time? Everyone goes through these sorts of their own cycles of life, right? And understand that the very real and valid concerns that you have right now, you're going to have another set of very real and valid concerns next year, and you're probably not even going to remember what very real and valid concerns you are having this year. Just like a lot of the very real and valid concerns you had last year, you've probably already forgotten about, because that's just the cycle of life. Take a step back. Don't take yourself so seriously. Focus on the bigger picture here. No. Okay. Strength and guidance. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is intuition and downloads. I think that there is something that is, and then if we pick up intuition and downloads, we get a yes. So there is something that you think you're maybe getting a no on, and that's actually your anxiety lying to you. That's yourself telling no. That's your own mental blocks telling you whatever that no is. But if we actually bring ourselves into balance like this crow requires, to be able to properly see into the future, to properly access their intuitive abilities, once we actually get it from source, and instead of telling ourselves all those no's, we will see that that no is actually a yes, and that no is just actually a big fat lie. Strength and guidance. And don't be afraid to ask for some guidance. And it doesn't have to be from necessarily a person, but from your spirit guides, whatever you connect to, whether it's source, whether it's an actual deity or several deities or angels or spirit, whatever you get your strength and guidance from, don't be afraid to turn to that and ask for some guidance. And that's also going to help strengthen your intuitive abilities every time that you are turning to source or whatever for guidance and opening yourself up to receiving those downloads intuitively. That is how you strengthen that muscle. Okay, so let's get a couple more messages here. Forgive. Oh, yes. I feel like some of the blockages that we are facing, it is rooted in something that we haven't let go of. If it is in regards to another person, there could be some resentment there that we're holding on to, right? And we're telling ourselves, no, I can't go to this person, no, this or that, because of whatever arbitrary reasons we are making up. But I feel like another big part of how we're turning this no into a yes is through forgiveness of the self and forgiveness of any other parties involved. That will resonate for some people. For some other people, what is necessary to turn this no into that yes is to forgive the self, to understand that you are human, that you are going to err, and a lot of this no can be rooted in guilt and shame. And it might be, oh no, you might be telling yourself no because you don't feel worthy of whatever it is that you want out of life, whatever it is that you want to be a yes instead of a no. And you have to forgive yourself. You have to let the shame go. You have to let whatever negative emotion or negative outlook you are holding, whatever negative light you are holding yourself in, you have to see yourself a little bit more clearly. You have to come back into balance so you get your proper vision back. And this is going to happen through forgiveness and forgiveness of the self. Love, 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 love. Yes, 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 yes. Love is your strength. Let love be your strength. Let love be your guidance. Let love lead the way. That is so beautiful. And now, the time is now. We are no longer waiting for whatever it is that we have been trying to manifest. Our manifestations are blossoming. They are here. They are blooming. And we're going to start seeing proof of that every single day. Okay, and now we will go ahead and just get an affirmation. Turquoise, I am worthy and enough in all of my phases. We absolutely are. We absolutely are. Even at our worst, we are still trying our very best, okay? We are so worthy. And then the bottom of the deck is, I love this, I love this, I love this, because the stone that you chose was African bloodstone, and we got bloodstone. My determination and strength help me overcome any test. Yes, you are so capable. You are so mighty. You are so powerful. Please accept that about yourself. All right, pile 3. I hope that you enjoyed this message as much as I enjoyed being the medium for this message to reach you through. I will see you guys very soon. Bye.